All right, something sort of interesting happened. Here's a post by Joe Rambo. Do you believe in coincidence? Yesterday, Trump announces his trip to France for the reopening of the Notre Dame. Well, look at today's Delta, 12/3/19. And so he shares a screen clipping of this Truth Social post of Trump announcing his trip to Paris, France this Saturday. And then he shares this screen cap from the 17 boards, post 3647, on date 12/3/2019. This post shows some people near the Eiffel Tower. So here on the 17 boards, I searched for 3647. We see the Eiffel Tower. If you keep scrolling down, there's a message. Who audits where the money actually goes? What percentage is typically categorized as costs? How to steal taxpayer money? The con. Determine topics that have emotional pull. Connect on vocal types. Create media blitz. Scare campaign. Talking points, alarmists. Use pro-narrative minded authorities on subject to provide foundation to support. Deploy circular reporting and groupthink tactics, echo chamber, to artificially raise public outcry. Use public outcry to justify billion-dollar taxpayer spend. Rinse, repeat. Who audits where the money goes? Percent of the original mandate. Salary to a U.S. senator. Salary of a U.S. congressman. Salary of a U.S. president. Salary of a U.S. vice president. Net worth pre-office, net worth post-office. How do elected officials become mega multimillionaires? Corruption, logical thinking. And so, given that we're in this area where Elon Musk's recognition of the threat to democracy not being Trump, but bureaucracy, we're in a space where that post can be properly addressed potentially. Doge, Department of Government Efficiency, has a real opportunity here. Also, I went to Truth Social to confirm this. Donald Trump's account posted an image of himself standing next to a young Elvis Presley. True Stormy Joe says that this will make more sense in a week to remember. Trump posts Elvis 12/2, Viva Las Vegas was an Elvis song. 17 posts 25/31, Viva verse Vive, Viva la France, riots in France today. DJT flies to France 12/7. And so he references 25/31. It shows this image, Viva versus Vive, JC. Why classified by Intelcom at highest level? Define title. Define role with Mueller. Exchange Shelter's very senior member. And in reply to the image post, 17 states, JC versus Viva la France. Comey testimony, do you believe in coincidences? And so this post was made on 12/2/2018, which from yesterday, when Trump posted on Truth Social, was exactly a 6-year delta, 6-year change in time from this post to Trump's Truth Social post. I don't think it's a stretch to conclude that either Trump himself or someone on his team was aware that this December 2nd post existed with Viva versus Vive, leading to this Elvis picture post, which would then act as a soft allusion to Viva Las Vegas, the Elvis song. So here we have a nice graphic showing the connections. Viva la France to Viva Las Vegas to Trump's post about France and visiting Notre Dame. All of these things occurring December 2nd of their respective years. Viva is a cheer. It can be used as an interjection, meaning long live, used to explain support. On the news that President-elect Trump is to visit Paris, there are some who have concerns. I'll read some comments for you. Keith says, I hope they can keep him safe. Dolores says, I don't trust Macron. I worry for his safety. Pugmom says, I'm not comfortable with him going over there right now. We'll just have to keep him in extra prayer. I do not trust Macron at all. Charles says he needs more than Secret Service protection. Unsurprisingly, many who helped elect him in this controversial time period with coordinated media smears, multiple life-ending attempts, but as well as his pledge to clean up the corruption of our country, the United States, Donald Trump is one who should be protected at all costs. So in a unique spin on the matter, I wondered about another potential tipped-off message. Apparently, at some point in the past, Donald Trump posted this on Truth Social, this half-and-half image of his face and Elvis's face. This poster says, Trump knows Elvis resembles him even more with his natural blonde hair. Apparently, Elvis was a natural blonde. Someone posted this photo of Trump and this guy named Bob Joyce, who he comments looks far more like the real Elvis. We have these photos comparing a young Trump with a young Elvis. Elvis Presley was born January 8th, 1935. Donald Trump was born 11 years later in 1946. Some have claim that Elvis Presley is still alive, that he became a preacher. Pastor Bob Joyce, who looks like Elvis, has the same scars all over his body, even sings Elvis's gospel songs at his church, has the same guitar like Elvis, went to Mar-a-Lago. Why would he go there to see Trump? I'm not sure about Bob Joyce, but what I'm wondering about is this idea of Elvis still being alive. Given that people are so worried about Trump's safety and going to Paris, what if Trump became unalived in some attempt in Paris, but not really unalived, but just taken out of the picture by white hats as part of a larger awakening agenda? How scary would that be were there no clues that such a thing could occur? Our nation, and the entire world really, sits over the authoritarian precipice. It's imperative that Trump continues life and assists in making America as well as the world great again. I too pray there's a hedge of protection constantly about him. If this all makes more sense in a week, so be it. If you have any thoughts or questions on his theory, please let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.